Hello guys and welcome. Now that we're stuck in traffic, I'm gonna tell you something really important today. It affects your next purchase. So if you never bought a bike before, this is really important, so try to remember this. All big bikes, 600-700cc, 1000, they have some valve clearance check around 22 to 24,000 miles, meaning that if you buy a bike, let's say around 22,000 miles or 20,000 miles, make sure that the previous owner did actually paid for that service. It's quite pricey, so it would be good for you to either avoid buying something that high. It's not high mileage, but the problem is because the service is expensive, the labor is expensive, to be precise. It can be between 60, 70 to 100 pounds an hour, depends on the garage you go. So if you want to buy a bike, make sure that the previous owner actually made that. Or ideally, try to find something sub 15,000 miles, which in theory it will last you at least 1 year before you reach 20k plus miles. In theory, depends how much you ride. I'm riding only on the weekend on my bike, so I'm not doing more than 5,000-6,000 miles a year. So yeah, either buy something in low mileage, sub 24k, and it's gonna be slightly more pricey, but it doesn't really matter because that service is really pricey. Or if you buy a bike from a friend or from someone you know and it's like 25,000 miles, make sure that all the servicing were very prompt and he has all the receipts, because this thing happens only every like 24,000 miles, more or less. Some bikes 20,000 miles. But yeah, just keep it in mind that you might need to just be careful before you're buying your first bike. Obviously, if you own multiple bikes, most likely you know that already. So this video is aimed more to those who never own like a big bike. Now the second point is that this guy is gonna kill me. Welcome to London, guys. Welcome to London. Let's make sure we're gonna go out of here without a scratch, because I have the feeling. On the phone. The guy was on the phone. He was steering the wheel with one hand. God damn you, London. Yeah, anyway, just to summarize that, I don't want to take a lot of your time. You see a bike for sale, really good price. It has 20,000 miles, 22, 24,000 miles. Make sure they did the valve clearance check. I don't need to get in depth what it is because you can read it online, but it's very expensive service. It takes a lot of time. They need to open the engine, so make sure they provided some sort of paper that they did that. Or buy low mileage, or buy from a friend that you know he was very serious with all the servicing and all that stuff. Now the second point, also very important, especially if you live in London or in any big city which theft is a reality, because they're stealing a lot obviously here. I would say if you go for it and you know you bought your first bike, I would say invest on a very nice cover. For example, Oxford rain seal or similar, very thick cover that you can lock it on the wheels, because if they don't see it, they don't steal it. As simple as that. If you want to park on the street or anything, don't be lazy, just cover it and you should be safe. Obviously buy some locks and everything. Just don't invest all your money in locks and completely forget the cover, because the cover will cover your bike. They don't see it, they don't steal it. Simple as that. So that was the video for today, probably the shortest. So thanks for watching, and check the previous video which I explain why you shouldn't buy a low displacement bike or a smaller bike than 1000cc. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. That's it. Nice and simple.